Well, in northern Iraq, the UN estimates that some 30,000 Yazidi refugees are on the move, driven from their homes and villages by the IS fighters. Most Yazidis remain stranded on or around the mountain of Sinjar in the northwest of Iraq. Dozens of refugees have been airlifted from there to makeshift camps. While thousands have managed to walk to relative safety, many thousands more remain on the inhospitable slopes. Among today's developments, as we've heard, Britain has pledged to take part in an international rescue plan for the Yazidis. France is to supply arms to the Kurdish fighters. The US, also supplying weapons to the Kurds, is sending more military advisors to the region. And the EU is holding an emergency meeting on Friday to decide its response. For the Yazidis, help can't come soon enough. Our Foreign Affairs Correspondent Jonathan Rugman has travelled across the region to see what's being done in the hastily built camps. And he joins us now from Duhok. Jonathan, on the streets of Duhok, what is the latest?
Well, Matt, the refugees you've just been speaking about are camped everywhere. They are camping on schoolroom floors, they are camping on building sites. There are so many refugees here, not just Yazidis, but from previous exits, that there are now as many refugees as there are people who were living in Iraqi Kurdistan anyway. You may remember the woman in our report yesterday, the Yazidi who walked for miles with her 2-month-old baby, and she said she had a mountain goat suckle that baby milk in order to keep it alive. Well, we caught up with her again today. Here's my report on the refugees I've met as I travelled across northern Iraq through today. These are the survivors of an ancient religious minority which until a week or so ago many in the West had never even heard of. We are Yazidis, they cry. Our children are dying every day, yet we haven't hurt anyone. Their families are living in this high school playground because they have nowhere else to go. Yesterday we watched thousands streaming into Iraqi Kurdistan for safety, though the UN reckons over 20,000 may still be trapped and at risk of genocide. Nofar Barakat walked for 15 miles with her baby son. She told me then she kept him alive by having him suckled milk by a mountain goat. Today we found her family living in the high school. They have no idea where they're going, and they're terrified of the jihadists who hounded them here.
They've buried people alive. They've killed children. They said either you will convert to Islam or we will slaughter you.
Ido Suleiman told me Islamist gunmen had killed his wife as they escaped. His son lost his 2 brothers, who were also shot dead. We were told that the father of this child, Nesma, had been beheaded. Her mother killed as well. Around 1,000 Yazidis will be sleeping here tonight, and for all of them, the dream of a united Iraq has been shattered forever. What is striking when you talk to these Yazidi refugees is that none of them have told us they will ever go back to their homes. They say that Iraq is finished for them. It is not a case of building refugee camps. They don't want to be fed here. They want to leave the country. They want to get to Europe. They want to get to America. They want to get out.
There is a country asked to take us, to take out. There is a country or no?
I don't know if anybody wants to take you as refugees. I don't know.
You don't know.
This afternoon, Yazidis in this camp gave us the same message. Just because foreign helicopters are poised to airlift their trapped relatives does not mean they will settle here in Kurdistan, on the borders of a ruthless, self-declared Islamic State. Yet bulldozers are busy levelling the ground for 4 more camps. And because nobody really knows how many are dying on Sinjar Mountain, nobody knows how many survivors to expect.
We don't know exactly how many are going to be coming, but we are preparing for many thousands more to arrive. So if there are indeed 20,000 more on the south side of Sinjar Mountain, I can guarantee you that as you see tent camps going up around here, that's what these are being planned for.
Iraq is in such chaos that 1.2 million have fled their homes since January. And a West disinclined to intervene militarily now is, after not one, but thousands of atrocities too many.